I first met Will 3 years ago. 20 minutes after we met, he told me about a solo trip down the Inside Passage on a kayak, ultimately giving up halfway through due to the rough conditions.
200 pounds of gear, so you don't want to be moving that, you know? You can't really drag it on the sand. You have to put the boat precisely.
Or else it's gonna break.
And that's why two people matters, man.
He told me kayaking is not a solo sport, and wanted to let me know that the point in kayaking is very simple. It's to suffer. At that time, I just read the book Into the Wild by John Krakauer, a story about a recent college graduate, Christopher McCandless, who decided to become a vagabond for 2 years after he graduated to embrace nature as his rite of passage. I was not interested in kayaking at that point, but after Will showed me some of his pictures, I knew I had to join him, so I bought a kayak. We went on 3 smaller trips around Vancouver over the next 2 years. We practiced self-rescue, flipping and pumping out water, as I tried to catch up to Will's knowledge as much as I could before we set off on our journey.
You gotta be able to let go of the boat, man, even if your gear is all in it. Because it might get swallowed, you know what I mean?
Life is more important than a boat.
For sure.
From what I've learned from Will, I realized there's nothing like learning by doing.
Feel the control.
Like it's a part. It has to be a part of you when you think on the water. It has to be like
A part,
it's
yes.
Like it's like a body. You know, it's like a part of your body.
It's like your lower body. I'm locked up. Yes, turn this, yes. Punish. We'll get fucking punished, man.
I know we'll get punished, man. I don't want to get punished.
This is our mom, man. Mama nature, man. She's gonna fuck us up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
She's gonna break you.
To test everything we learned, we decided to do a week-long trip at the end of September 2023. Every young person has a rite of passage. To answer the question, who am I really? It normally involves a challenging experience that brings out something within you that challenges your worldview and gives you the wisdom moving forward in life at your own guidance. For me, this journey would be my rite of passage. If I can persevere and conquer my fears, I can set off into the world and pursue my filmmaking dream. Will and I decided to do the west coast of Vancouver Island, from Cougar Creek down to Tofino. Over 7 days, we would cover 150 kilometers of distance and be exposed to a 100-kilometer of open Pacific coast, hoping to spot wildlife and enjoy the solitude of our time in the wild. We wasted no time in packing, and we set off to the island, with the kayak strapped on Will's car. As we said our goodbyes to Will's girlfriend Marissa, and promised to see her on Sunday,
Oh my god.
a nervousness dawned on us. There was nothing between us and Tofino, other than the mighty Pacific Ocean. After we launched, we experienced the most ideal of conditions. The sun came out, and the first time in our lives, we both experienced the glassy ocean. Everything was going to plan.
The wing is right now it's still raining. The second time this rain kind of stops, then I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna pack my stuff and I'm gonna shove myself in that disgusting wetsuit and then I'm gonna hit it.
We realized on noon at day 2 that despite the rain, we have to push through. So we made a decision to launch when the rain subsided.
Hey, let's get on the water and let's eat. Yummy, yummy. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble.
You want to eat it on the water?
This was the suffering that Will was describing. As we left the harbor, the waves began turning rougher and rougher as we both saw the open ocean for the first time in our kayaks. I've never experienced these type of waves before.
Yo, these swells are like half a meter high, man.
Dude, I just want Richard to keep the fuck up, man. Where the fuck is he?
There are points where I couldn't see well, but then I realized he wasn't even that far ahead of me.
Wind is your enemy now, right?
Yo, this is too fucked up, man.
Use your legs to push. My upper body's whole thing is moving. We gotta hustle closer. We should be able to find calmer spots.
As the rainstorm reduced our visibility, we contemplated calling SOS, as conditions reached their worst at about 3 in the afternoon.
When I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil.
Yo, this is a little too fucked. We gotta get there and land.
Dude, these waves are like a couple meters, man. They're climbing us. Holy shit, man.
More. Oh, we're alive. Woo!
We're ready to call SOS.
This was the most exhilarating day I've ever had on a kayak. And at the time I was glad I did not call SOS, as it would have ended our trip. Nature blessed us with another clearing in the clouds, and a beautiful sunset struck us as we started cooking dinner. Yet the reminder of the mighty ocean was never far away, as we heard the waves crashing into the rocks throughout the night. We woke up the next day with poop. Bear poop. We realized we were visited by some bears during the middle of the night. Luckily, we were not harmed. Beautiful. That'll last me through the whole day. Every morning, gotta have some of that green tea. Third day, we were trying to make some progress as the weather was ideal, and we wanted to make up for the distance we lost from yesterday. After about an hour, we saw a couple rocks creating big bluffs along the coast. It was then we realized we were faced with two choices. Either turn back or go around these islands.
Right there. Let's go a bit more right, man.
So we decided to paddle a kilometer offshore to go right of these islands.
We can't really back out now. Let's just go really far out and go around the whole thing.
All of these are huge, bro.
As we went around the first island, we will pass them on my left and push forward as there was no time to waste. I began to tire, so I adjusted my grip on my paddle.
I did.
Shove yourself in! Shove yourself in!
It's not working.
Fucking pump!
Right. Yo.
Can we what? Shut the fuck up and pump, man! Pump!
I'm fucking pumping. It's not fucking going.
Shove it deeper. Keep pumping. Pump. Yes. 1. Pump. 2. Pump.
The air pressure.
Okay. Let go. I'm gonna start towing you. Bail. Bail. Man, do you trust me?
Huh?
You trust me?
Yeah.
You gotta let go. I'm gonna tow you. Okay. You're stopping me from paddling, man.
Okay.
Turn your back facing the water. Yes! Yes!
As the fourth wave hit us, it separated us, and I could not see well after that. And I started kicking and treading water while on my back. I thought about my family, my friends, the 4x6s of the pictures of my life started flashing through my head. And I realized this was it, man. What a stupid way to go. What am I gonna say at my funeral? That Richard died doing what he loved? Being stupid? I kept kicking, hoping that I could swim to shore and call for help, maybe spot Will. And after the longest 45 minutes of my life, I heard a whistle. Then I realized that not only was Will alive, but also help was not far away. About 5 minutes later,
we just got rescued. I'm very cold, running off of adrenaline. Richard's cold, but he can't speak. We got saved by Rick with dog, Echo, and Karma. Thank you. Go first, Richard.
in our bleakest moments, Rick Williams, a local commercial diver who happened to be at the right place at the right time, saved our lives after hearing our SOS call. I want to thank the Canadian Coast Guard and Canadian Air Force for bringing us to safety. We are in debt to you forever. With every story of a miracle, there is a story of a tragedy. For Christopher McCandless, his rite of passage was to head out into the Alaskan wilderness and to live off the land by himself. And ultimately, he ate poisoned potato seeds and starved to death. He was only 24 when he died, a young man full of aspirations, in many ways wiser than his years. My near-death experience has made me realize how Chris's story is not an inspiration, but rather a dire warning. When youthful optimism comes head-to-head with practical realism, the latter often has the upper hand. Yet wisdom arrives at this exact crossroads between optimism and realism. We are very lucky to survive, and we have learned some lessons that we hope to share with you. To those who wish for an escape into nature, you can love nature with all your heart, but nature does not love you back. No matter how far you push yourself, nature is an unstoppable force. Practicing in a calm harbor is not going to translate to big open ocean waves. In one of Chris's last diary entries, he wrote down, "Happiness only real when shared." The last bit of wisdom he shared with the world. So with that in mind, Will and I are so grateful to be alive and be able to tell this story, as we nearly died in one of the most ridiculous and stupid situations, and we have the privilege to celebrate together with our wonderful friends and family. A Happy New Year.
Well, carried by the current of the morning, miles below the surface of the dawn. This is not the place that I was born in, but that doesn't mean it's not the place where I belong.